it's Kat with Tumbler, and I'm very excited to be coming back. I had some mishaps, some surgeries, but I am back and I'm recovering still, but I'm getting there. But anyways, I am very excited to be showing you this new technique. I'm going to be very honest. This technique has been done as a full water slide wrap. I suck at it. I've tried it. I don't succeed at it, but there is a technique that I do succeed at, so I want to share it with you. And so I'm very excited to share this technique with you, and it is tattoo wrapping. You can print your own tattoos, and it doesn't matter what it is. And I will show you how you do it. It's very easy. And if you were a kid and made, got the tattoos out of the bubblegum machine and you had water, that easy. So anyways, we are going to do the serial killer. And my daughter, who's my creepy daughter, she likes all the creepy stuff, gave me some ideas which I'm going to share with you. She was telling me that I should do like a blue glow in the background. So I'm going to share this stuff with you. By all means, tweak it to make it your own. I love you guys for joining us. If you like us, please subscribe, please share, and thank you so much for supporting small businesses. And if you have any questions, please, by all means, ask us, and let's get started.
This is the tattoo paper in which I use from Sunny Copa. The one that I use is it's clear and it is for laser, but they do have it for jet ink. Here's my printed image, the serial killer, in which I purchased off of Etsy. I'll put the link below. You're going to take your film that came with your packet and split it apart. It is very sticky. Now what I do is I kind of fold it in the middle, kind of like bow it, lay it into the center. Then I'll take my squeegee and make sure I get all the air bubbles out, as you'll see. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper slicer and I'm going to cut along the edge. I don't need all that excess, to make sure that I have the right size for my tumbler. Okay, we've got our tumbler, which is fully prepped, and now we are ready to lay down our tattoo paper, and we are going to get ready to seal it onto our cup. Right here I've got my cup on the turner, and I'm going to be using Art Glow's Natural Sky Blue powder. It is a glow in the dark, and I'm going to mix that into my epoxy, and then I'm going to spread it evenly across my cup. It kind of did go off frame. I did take the end of my popsicle stick. I put like 3 little heaps into my epoxy. That's about 10 milliliters that I used, and then I'm going to stir that in really well. Once I've got that all stirred, I'm going to make sure that I spread it evenly over my cup, as you see. Now I'm taking my torch, making sure all the little bubbles are popped, and now we'll let it cure.
Hi guys, it's me Kat with Tom Thumb Glitter. Sorry I'm kind of sweaty, I've been running around all morning. Anyways, we're going to continue on with this tutorial. I have a confession. I talked to my daughter. I told you she's my creepy daughter who likes all the cold file cases and all the, you know, watching all that fun stuff. Anyway, she suggested that I change my cup to it being a glow-in-the-dark, but she wanted it to be a blue glow-in-the-dark. So, with that said, when I first did it, I did it with the light blue. I didn't feel like it was bright enough. So I ended up doing it with a fluorescent glow, and it comes out like this. I think it'll come out really good, and I'll show you in the dark what it looks like. Hang on.
Okay, right here, we're taking off the film of the tattoo paper. It's ready to go. Then we're going to go ahead and get our cup ready. We're going to take our paper, bow it, place it nice and gently right in the middle, pressing it down all the way around the cup. Forget about the gap, we'll do something with that in a minute. I'm going to take my microfiber washcloth, and I'm going to really get that paper wet, spread out any lumps or bumps that I might have, making sure everything is going to lay nice and flat around my cup. Now that I've got the paper nice and wet, I'm going to apply pressure and then slowly press down and pull that paper completely off of the cup. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the paper that I slid off the tattoo paper off of, and I'm going to put my Arteza Crimson Red paint on it, and we're going to do kind of like, you know, finger painting like when you were a kid. Make my hand all nice and red, and then I'm going to push it firmly against the cup. Then we'll take our other hand and do the same thing. Get it nice and red. Press it firmly against the bottom part of the cup. That's, you know, entirely up to you, however you want your fingerprints to look. Then what I'll do is I will get my fingertips nice and wet, and then I will splatter it with the paint all over the cup to give it that nice splattered feel to it. I'm then going to take my polyacrylic. I'm going to spread it over my tumbler to seal it. It is a water base. That way I will know that I'll have a nice clean finish when I get ready to epoxy. I'm going to let this dry for about 30 minutes, and then I'll come back, put another coat of epoxy, and then it'll be ready to be cleaned. I've already taken my X-Acto knife and I had cleaned the inside of any epoxy that might be in there. Now I'm going to take my Dremel and I'm going to just sand around the edges. You can do this also with a sanding block. Entirely up to you. Take your 220 sanding block, lightly sand around the entire tumbler. making sure that there's no bumps and everything is nice and smooth. Now I'm going to take my acetone and I'm going to clean up anything that might be left around the rim or even in the inside, any kind of paint or any other residue. Okay guys, here's our ending product, and it does illuminate in the dark, and I think it looks pretty good. This one is going to go to my daughter. Then I also made another one. This one does not glow in the dark, but it does turn, well, it was supposed to turn red in the sunlight, but it actually turns pink. So whatever, it works out great. Try the tattoo paper. I think that you'll like it and enjoy it. It's quite simple. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Continue crafting, stay amazing, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for stopping in. Bye now.